Hey to all you guys, what's going on YouTube? It's 3D Res. Welcome back to our Pokemon Pocket. And by this time tomorrow morning, in the next 24 hours, we are going to be having both Jigglypuff and Haunter, the brand new cards coming into the game. Now, this is going to be thinking. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be trying these out, myself included, and there's going to be a whole load of decks out there. However, I think there's going to be a resurgence in both the non-EX versions for these cards. Now, of course, we know the non-EX version being Wigglytuff, and people don't really use this card for good reason, because obviously the EX version is, well, quite frankly, infinitely better. However, I think that we're going to be seeing this one quite a fair bit more. Now, I say this because it works so well into the curve. So you only need one energy for your Jiggly, and of course Jiggly can actually go ahead and potentially put the opponent to sleep, which then leads you into the Wigglytuff. Obviously it is only a 1 cost into a 2 cost, whereas if you look at the Wiggly we have now, it is going to be sending you all the way back to a 3 cost. Now, many people are probably thinking, well, it's only going to be a rise in Wiggly. We're going to be seeing more Wiggly, let's go ahead and play more fighting. But I think what you're going to be seeing is these kinds of non-EX decks, more of them now than what there have been so far. And they're going to be involving these cards that we just don't usually see on a day-to-day, game-by-game basis. So don't be surprised, okay, when you do end up seeing this card right here a little bit more often tomorrow, and even more after that, because it's actually pretty good on curve. 100 health for 60 attack damage. And when you think about it, the closest thing that I can resemble that to is most likely non-Marowak EX, and even to a more greater extent, probably Clefairy, because they have the same 100 health pool, but what they both share is 40 attack. However, this is coming in at 60. Now, obviously, they do have a 1 energy cost, I understand that. However, if you do get to sleep off with the new Jiggly, it's going to be a different story. You're going to be able to get this spin up as if it was a 1 cost. So that is my hopes for Jiggly. Now, obviously we have Haunter all the way up here. And Haunter, my boy, I think Haunter's going to be seeing probably experimental play. I don't really see Haunter being seeing all much crazy amounts of play. However, there's also that theme running here with Haunter like there was with the new Jiggly. You're going to have to be flipping a coin. But this time, if it's tails, obviously the attack does absolutely nothing. But if you land the heads, you're going to be dealing 50 damage. And this, I believe, will go nicely into the curve of non-Gengar EX. So this, yet again, is a card we never see. Maybe you will see it in place of the double EX. Maybe the person doesn't have the second EX, or they're just running this for whatever reason, just to create a little form of pressure. But now that pressure is going to be happening more often and on a much better consistent basis if you can land this attack with the new Haunter. And obviously, as we know now, the current Haunter dealing 30 damage with an extra 10 health. I think this is going to make both non-EX and EX Gengar alike. I think it's going to make them a little bit more appealable. So at the moment we have our Dominator Mewtwo, obviously ruling the roost for Psychic, and maybe on the side you have Alakazam and whatever else. But I wouldn't be too surprised if this guy appears, and when he does appear, I think it's going to make a pretty big splash in a way if you can continuously land in the attacks. Now, the funny thing is, that could happen. it probably won't happen, is if we see both the brand new Haunter and the brand new Jigglypuff. Now, obviously, this is probably going to be an absolute long shot. An absolute long shot. You may not see both of these in the same deck. But if you do, okay, and I'm going to be trying this myself as well, if you see both the new Haunter and the Jiggly and the non-EX Wiggly and non-EX Gengar in the same deck, if it works, you let me know, okay? Because I would actually be happy to see this be a thing. I really would. But of course, with these new cards, we're going to be seeing more stuff being implemented, more strats, different decks, essentially, and just different matches. Because I think that's what people are looking forward to, is seeing the landscape change a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to evolve the meta drastically. That's going to be coming in January of next year. At the end of January, we're going to be getting a massive expansion. But I think this will kind of wait us over for a little bit, and we might just see something new. You never know. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well. And let me know in the comments below if you're going to be trying out these brand new cards coming into the game tomorrow. And if you're going to be maybe putting them into the deck together. It could work, and I think if it does work, it's going to be pretty interesting. Other than that, guys, take care, stay safe, all that good. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. If I saw this video, next live stream, go out there, play some Pokemon Pocket. And other than that, guys, goodbye for now. Bye-bye.